Alright, so, typically, another fucking videos I don't make, I realized I started fucking making videos more like, fucking sharing my opinions, really, than actual fucking gameplays, now, but, yeah, no, I just wanted to take a moment to, talk about this game. This game's called Due Process. Not really the fucking point of the video was to advertise this game, but I wanted to take this moment to actually talk about it too. Because I actually do think it's a fucking awesome game. I love this game. It's basically like, think of like a Rainbow Six Siege if it was more, less about picking your operators, but more so about picking your weapons. And taking the stronger weapons is supposed, foreshadowing here, supposed to be based on how strong the weapon is and how many of it that you have. So the stronger the weapon, again, supposed to be the stronger the weapon, you only have limited numbers of it. So if you die with it, you lose that weapon for the rest of the match, and now you have to deal with not having it, right? But this is bringing it to the meat and potatoes of why I'm here. But before I get to that, I just wanted to say I like the idea, in theory, of this entire game. It's fucking awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's got procedurally generated maps. No, this fucking video is not sponsored by them, but I still fucking love this goddamn game. It's got procedurally generated maps. You have to work well with your fucking team. You can draw on the fucking maps to, like, give direction and show what you're trying to accomplish, to make planning a lot easier. They give you a good chunk of time to actually plan and pick your loadouts and do what you want to fucking do beforehand, unlike Siege, where it's like, you have fucking 10 seconds, just fucking try to figure some shit out. You know, it makes sense. It works. But now to the actual point that I wanted to fucking talk about. As much as I love this game, there is one fucking thing that just boggles my brain why it does this, and I would love it if, like, they did some sort of fucking tweak to the weapon you see before you. This weapon's called the MAWP, or known as the community as the Mawp. And the reason why I fucking hate this weapon so much is because the idea of it is supposed to be that you only get one of these as defense. It's supposed to be a powerhouse, like a weapon that's supposed to do a fuck ton of damage, you know? But here's where the whole thing starts falling apart. It has a stupid lengthy reload time. As you can tell, when you reload, you can only have the fucking one shot in the gun, so you can only shoot one bullet before needing to reload, alright? So, you know, if it doesn't insta-kill, right? I'm sure a lot of people are on the fence line where they can see me here, right? They can see where I'm fucking, like, coming from. But, yeah, if it doesn't insta-kill, but it has one shot in the gun, that means, say this guy was my fucking target, right? And I fucking shoot him. Well, now I gotta fucking sit here and reload the slow-ass gun while he just stares at me. You know, he would just be like, oh, I got shot? Well, let me just fucking come over here. Now you're dead. Great. Cool. Fucking amazing game, right? This gun is supposed to be super strong. Now, a lot of people want to say, well, if you want to kill that same guy, just go for headshots, right? Except, I don't know if you've been playing a lot of shooter games. I don't know if my subscriber base has been playing a lot of shooter games, but in the shooter games, like first-person shooter games, you can't exactly get a headshot every time, because you're going to be moving, they're going to be moving. You know, that shot right here is supposed to be like a target that's like 10 meters away, and look how fucking small that headshot hitbox is. Now imagine trying to shoot at a target like over there and this is your fucking zoom, and they're moving around and you're moving around. Like, you're not gonna fucking hit that shot. It's just not gonna happen. So saying go for headshots isn't exactly fair when you have one shot in the chamber. So it's like, you better fucking hit this one specific point on your target in order to fucking drop him, or the gun is useless. Now, a lot of people are like, well, what if you just fucking shoot him and then fucking hide and let your teammate deal with him, right? Well, my argument there is, well, why would you do that when you could literally take this weapon, which is another weapon that you could choose on defense. You get 2 of them, by the way. You get 20 rounds a clip. It's full auto, and it requires 3 shots to kill. So in that same time, where I'd have to be like, pow. Alright, pow. That's how long it takes me to fucking kill this fucking guy. In that same amount of time, I could literally just go, he's dead. That quick. Gone. Dead. There you go. You see how that's like way more fucking balanced? Like, you would just take this weapon. Why would you ever want to take the Mawp? The Mawp makes no fucking sense. Like, in every application where the Mawp is good, the DMR is better. I can literally just go, alright, he's fucking dead. There we go. I win. We're fine. We're golden. To illustrate my point even further, you know this fucking gun? You see this gun right here? This fucking handgun? This thing? This motherfucking thing? This fucking thing? This thing is a 2-shot kill. He's dead. That quick. Why would I take this fucking gun right here? Why would I take that? Shoot. Hold on, let me switch guns. And now he's dead. Why would I do that when I could literally just go... And now he's gone. I just smoked him. He's gone. Then I can reload. Fucking rush up to this guy. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Boom. Just killed 4 dudes with 1 clip. Done. Easy. Why would I ever take this gun where fucking doing the same shit, I'd have to do something like this. I'd have to be like, let me just fucking try to dodge some bullets here and then fucking aim down sight. That was me just holding down right click, by the way. Did you see how long it took me to aim down sight? And then I'd have to line up that shot, shoot a second time, and now he's dead. This fucking weapon is just so pointless. If you're gonna make a gun that has literally 1 shot in its chamber, it should always insta-kill. If I shoot a dude fucking here, that should kill him because it's a 1-shot gun. I don't know if the developers of this game understand ballistics, but if I shot you with a .50 caliber in the knee, your fucking leg would be torn right off. There's so much fucking kinetic force behind a fucking .50 cal, your fucking leg would just be gone. And now I don't know if you know fucking biology here at all, but in biology class we learned that there's a pretty big fucking artery in your leg that if it's severed, you will bleed to death and die within minutes. Do I need to repeat myself there? It's called the ephemeral artery. Look it up. It's a thing. If you shoot a dude in the leg with a .50 cal, it will kill him IRL. And don't fucking tell me, oh, well, you can cauterize it. Nobody's gonna walk around with a fucking blowtorch and a piece of metal out on the fucking field. This is a war here. We're not fucking repairing cars. Alright? It makes no fucking sense. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna make this goddamn gun a thing in the game, and you're so adamant that this thing has to be a 1 shot and has to reload after each fucking shot, if you're so fucking bent on that, and it has to be that, right, then make it 1 shot. If you don't want it to be 1 shot, cool. How about make it where it actually accepts a fucking magazine and now it can hold 5 or 3 rounds a clip where I can just ratchet around and try again. That would be a lot more fair than having a gun that's like, oh, I shoot and now I have to reload. right? It's just stupid, just retarded to me. If you're still worried about that, and you think that either that would make the gun too overpowered or too underpowered or wherever you want to think about it, then consider this. Imagine the Mawp, right? You can bring a total of 3 rounds. You can bring 2 in the reserves, 1, 2, right? Then you have to reload it, and then you can bring a fucking 3rd. This is all you're allowed to bring. That's the maximum amount of ammunition you can bring. There's a fucking huge drawback to missing, because you only get 3 chances. But if you shoot him, he's dead. Right? Fucking, how is that unbalanced? How would that be unfair? That means, like, the maximum potential of this weapon is you could get rid of half the team, and then now you don't have a primary weapon for that round. Now you're at a disadvantage. And now on the 3rd round, you don't have a gun, right? You can't take this. You have to go take something else. So they can't do it to you like 3 fucking rounds in a row. They just get 1 really powerful weapon for 1 fucking round. I can't see how that would be unfair. That's perfectly fucking balanced. That's more balanced than you'd get in any other shooter out on the fucking planet. Alright? And if you're still fucking not sure, right? If you as the community are still unsure, like, why would we change it, right? Compare this sniper rifle to Colley's sniper rifle in Rainbow Six Siege. In that fucking game, your sniper rifle will always put someone in the down state. It may not kill them, but it will always fucking take them out of action. They cannot fucking get up and rush you after you directly shot them in the chest. They will go down every time. And now their team will have to coordinate to fucking get me, right? Everybody likes to throw that word around here. It's a team-based game. It's team-based, guys. It's all about teamwork. Except that when somebody takes a weapon, they should be able to fucking just bum rush them and ignore their entire weapon entirely, you know? It doesn't seem like a team-based game. That argument doesn't really work there when, you know, you shoot a fucking dude and you don't get rewarded for it at all, and he gets rewarded for you taking that weapon. You get punished for taking a weapon. For picking a gun, you get punished because you didn't pick the right weapon. It makes no fucking sense. That's my problem. That's my issue. That's where I have this huge fucking problem with the goddamn game, is this one weapon. And I feel like I'm going through a goddamn mental a midlife crisis about this fucking weapon, because it's like, at what point? What point in the development stage when you made this goddamn gun did you think, yes, this thing needs to be a 2-shot kill? Yes. Fair. Patent that shit. Fucking send that shit out to the fucking community. Absolutely fair. Like, I guarantee you, try to explain the Mawp to somebody who's never fucking played this game before, and they'd be like, dude, that weapon sounds like ass. Like, alright, I'll fucking do it for you right now, right? Come from the mindset of, like, you're playing COD, right? You're playing Call of Duty. It's the only fucking shooter game you've ever played before. Now, I tell you, alright, imagine a sniper rifle, right, in COD. But you only get 1 shot, and that's all you're allowed to use. And then people are like, interesting, sounds cool. So, how's its penetrating capabilities? Does it have like a scope on it that can see through walls, or does it make up for that 1 shot in like any way? No, it's still a 2-shot. It can't 1-shot like every other sniper rifle in COD can, but this one particular one can't at all for whatever reason. It just can't. You're only allowed to use this once out of every fucking 3 games you play, and the maximum amount of rounds you can take is 7. Doesn't that sound like a great gun? It's the strongest gun in the game, right, guys? Strongest. It's the best gun in the game. When a fucking handgun outbeats the sniper rifle in pretty much every way except for range. This thing just has a scope, and that makes it better. That's the only thing that I would say is, like, this thing's better. It practically kills in the same amount of time. Now, this gun deals something more like 75 to 80 damage, whereas this thing does 145. So a lot of people want to say on paper this one should be better, but when you look at it, an attacker has 150 health, so it doesn't really matter because it's always going to take 2 shots anyways. I'd rather take a gun like such, walk in, blam blam, than having to do some shit like, alright, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, alright, blam. You see how much faster it was for me to just go than to do all that shit? Why would I take the sniper rifle? The pistol does everything the sniper rifle is supposed to do, but better. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. Like, the pistol, I have gotten more kills with this handgun than I have ever gotten with the Mawp. And that's fucking sad when you're comparing that this gun is supposed to be the best in the game, and it has, like, the worst fucking potential out of every gun in the game. How is it the best? Literally, fucking pick any weapon here. I've gotten more kills with it. Even this thing. Even this piece of shit fucking little fucking super shorty. Like, okay, look at this. Aiming full down sight. You see how big that fucking spread is? You need like 5 of those pellets to hit in order to kill somebody, right? And just standing like back here, aiming full down sight. It's like that. So if you try to do this like tactical shit like this, it doesn't work as well. Fucking pathetic. I've got more kills with this thing than I have with fucking this. And this is supposed to be the strongest gun in the game. I'd argue that this fucking super shoddy is just way fucking better. Way better. Right? Same situation. 3 guys are rushing me. All 3 died. Same situation. They're dead. How is that sniper rifle better again? How is it so fucking awesome? How is this gun so great? Just hit me up with that. Just try to explain that one to me, because I clearly don't get it. I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Yeah. Now I'm gonna end off this video explaining something else. I think every other fucking gun in this game has its use and purpose, and there's a reason that they exist, and it's fun, and it's interesting, and I love the fucking shit out of this game. It's awesome. Just this fucking one goddamn gun doesn't make any sense to me. Like, none. Like, even this fucking rifle here, why would you take this over this, right? A lot of people are like, wow, this thing fucking, you know, it seems really cool. This thing's a fucking 2-shot, alright? It's 2 shots. It's got way more fucking power than this thing. The drawback is, that's your rate of fire with this thing. You can't shoot any faster than that. Also, the drawback to this fucking thing is, there's no scope at all. So if you're shooting at a target from a distance, you kind of have to just like guess. So this thing has a point to be taken over this, whereas this one you take it if you're like, you know, you want to hold medium like distance engagements, like you're sitting here or something and they're like, there's a doorway over there. You take this for that shit. Right? It makes sense. That's kind of fair. And then you take this if you want like a short range engagement, right? And you still want to aim down sight, and you still want to be doing shit like this. It still has some good penetrating capability, and you just, you know, your targets are more like this range. You know, this is why you would take that weapon. This weapon, you take it if you want to move fast, and if you want to like not aim down sight and you want more power, you do shit like this. You know, makes sense to me. I like that. I like that you can do shit like this. Fucking awesome, innovative, cool. Yeah, even this gun. Like, a lot of people are like, well, why the fuck would you want this one? This one, like, is a low risk, not crazy good at the game, like gun. It's not a crazy good fucking weapon to use in the game, but at the same fucking time, it's got like crazy high rate of fire, so you can do shit like this. You know, it's got an easy to control recoil pattern. It's a weapon that you want to fucking push around all the time with. It makes sense. It's cool. Like, you have a weapon for everything. It's like, if you die with this, you don't really give a shit because you kept this weapon and this weapon up longer. So that's cool. It's a weapon you don't give a shit about. This pistol is another one that it's like, well, I don't fucking care if I die with this because it's a dinky little fucking 5-shot shooter. I have to hit somebody like 5 fucking times with it to kill them. And now he would be dead. So it's like, you have to require a lot more fucking shots to kill them, but it's another gun that you have so many of these that you don't give a shit if you die with it, because who fucking cares? It's one of the worst weapons in the game. So it's one of those weapons you take when you just don't give a shit. Then this shotgun, again, is like, alright, well, if you want a super shorty, but you actually want to have, like, some decent spread patterns and shit. Right? Now look at that. Now look at that. Look how tight that is. You can actually get some fucking shots with this. This is actually a decent shotgun. Right? Still better than this gun. Just saying. Alright. Sorry for this really fucking awkward and weird rant video, but I just had to fucking put this shit out there. Like, great game. You're gonna love it. Just when you're on defense, when you see this, it's not what you think it is. Don't take it. It's bad. Like, go ahead and take it and try it, because you're gonna try it. Like, you're gonna see what, like, the content of it. You're gonna play the fucking game, right? You're gonna see what it has to offer, so you're gonna try everything. But, like, after you try it and you see for yourself, like, why it's so bad, then just don't ever take it again. It's bad. If you want my suggestion, this fucking pistol does so much better. And you can do this trick like in Rainbow Six Siege where you just reload an extra clip. You get 8 rounds in it, and now you have the possibility of fucking killing 4 people with 1 clip versus this thing's possibility of killing 1 with a fucking clip, but only if they've been hurt or you get a headshot. Like, rest my case.